Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all of the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. All right. So Smackdown was last night, and it did have some things that we had to talk about. We actually had, we had 2 debuts, but I guess technically we had 3. But I'm going to talk about both of them separately because both of them are different to each other, obviously. But we got a huge debut, and it is Gunther. Gunther has debuted on Smackdown. I figured he'd be on Smackdown. I figured Smackdown would be the place they'd be. And I thought Imperium would follow suit. Instead, only Marcel follows suit. Oh, but get this. He's not named. It's not Marcel anymore. That's not his name anymore. His name is now Ludwig. Was it Ludwig? Was it Ludwig Caster or Claster? Ludwig Caster, some-ish like that. Which is just like, I just have this question: what's wrong with his name? Like, what was wrong with his name that you had to change it? Like, I'm just so confused at this. Like, what is wrong? Like, what goes on in Vince McMahon's mind? Like, what goes on with his mind? What's going on with his staff? What's going on with these writers? Like, why do they just change these names? Like, what was wrong? What's his name? Marcel? Like, whatever. I can't think of his original name anymore. I can't. But what was wrong with that name for you to change it to Ludwig Caster? Like, what was wrong with that name? What was wrong with Pete Dunne that you had to change his name to Butch? It's like, I need to know. I'm looking this way like I'm looking at Vince McMahon because I'm trying to understand. What is the problem? Like, it was hard when the big domino fell when Walter was in NXT and then he just changed his name to Gunther. Like, what the fuck? Like, do you know how much rage that gave? That was to the online? Like, yo, everybody was going mad over that. I was trying to figure out what was the point. I didn't get it. I didn't understand. But mind you, I said 2 different people. Fabian Agner actually wasn't with them. So either you're telling me it was just Gunther and Marcel that just got called up, or you just broke up Imperium completely. But I probably think that because if you really think about it, Fabian Agner is probably a guy that Vince McMahon likes. All around guy, you know, powerhouse, and he could high fly. Vince probably likes him so much that, you know what, venture you on your own. He probably gonna repackage him to something stupid. I can see it already, but it's just Ludwig and Gunther. I guess Ludwig will probably pretty much be Gunther's mouthpiece, you know, his manager and everything like that. So, I mean, that's kind of stupid. That's really stupid. You should have just brought Imperium all together, and then boom, you got not only a guy that can go after singles gold, but you also have a tag team, which you really need. Like, you really need tag teams. So obviously, you should have brought them, and then they could compete for tag team gold. But I guess in my mind, that was just a stupid thought. But according to Vince, what he did was so brilliant that it was just like, damn, I like that idea. I don't know. I don't know. Well, as I said, I figured they made it to the main roster. I figured as much because when they when Imperium came out with new music at Stand and Deliver, I really sat here and said to myself, you know what? They're getting to the main roster after Stand and Deliver. I figured as much because think about it, right? Austin Theory was on the main roster if I think about 2 months. Then they changed his theme. Damian Priest was on the main roster for a while. Then they changed his theme. Tommaso Ciampa didn't even hit the main roster yet, but they changed his theme. Imperium, before they even got to the main roster, changed their theme. So it's like, see, this is what I don't like about NXT going to the main roster. It's like you can never take what you had with you. It's like something has to change. Either your attire, your name, or your music, or all three. Like everything just changes, and I don't like that. That's so stupid to me. It's like we liked what we liked in NXT. You want them because that's what you saw. Like what you saw in NXT, you liked. So if you're going to bring them, boom, bring them and just leave them alone. Just put them in matches, put them in situations. That's all you got to do. Leave their attire, leave their music, leave their name alone. That's why Keith Lee was not successful because you screwed him over. That's why Karrion Kross wasn't successful because you screwed him over. Adam Cole was about to face the same exact thing. The same exact thing you were gonna do to same thing you were gonna do to him. You wanted him to shave his head, change his name, become Keith Lee's manager. That sounds dumb as shit. When we all know Adam Cole is one of the best wrestlers in the world. Why the hell are you even changing all that? That's dumb. I'm glad Adam Cole said, nah, I'm not doing it. He's smart enough to know he ain't doing it. Like, Vince I don't know what was going on in his head, but he just doesn't think anymore. He's just doing what comes to his brain. And then he's having his writers just put these guys in like some dumbass situations. Of course, some people just say yes. As you see, Pete Dunne is now Butch. So it's like he just said, you know what? Cool. Why didn't Rich Holland get anything different? Rich Holland ain't getting nothing different. He got same name. You bring him to the main roster. You pair him up with a former world champion, one of the more decorated superstars in the game, and Sheamus. And why didn't Rich Holland get the great treatment? I'm like, why does Rich Holland get the great treatment? This man damn near almost killed Big E, and he gets way scot-free. Meanwhile, everybody else didn't do anything wrong, just became popular in a different brand. You brought them up, and now you think they're gonna give you the same success when you change something up that made them successful. Like changing Gunther's name to changing Walter's name to Gunther was stupid. Like, it's called Walter. Like, the man gets chanted his name when he comes out. Nobody's saying Gunther, no, everybody's saying Walter. And then you change the name, you change the theme as well. I mean, granted, the theme is actually copywritten, obviously. But, I mean, damn. Imagine them just coming out, you just hear the theme, and it's like, Walter. Like, yo, that's big money, bro. Like, you want to make more money, but you're losing it at the same time because of your decisions. The things that you approve, the things you just sit here and go, yes. No, bro, this doesn't work out. I just hope Gunther at least is successful. I hope he's successful. I hope he's a champion by year's time. Hope he won something by year's time. All that, bro. I hope something happens. I just pray. Because as of right now, based on this NXT call-ups track record, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. There's only been just so many people who come up from NXT quite successful. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, I guess in a sense, Kevin Owens, I guess Sami Zayn a little bit in a sense, you know, Shinsuke Nakamura in a sense, you know, only a couple people got something. They could have had better, but you know what I'm saying? It's just, I just pray Gunther. I just pray he gets some type of success. I just pray. That's all I ask. But it is what it is, man. Until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love support. As always, I'm about to come back with video number 2 in just a minute. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Yeah.